Ember album. Ember is the sixth studio album by American rock band Breaking Benjamin, produced by lead singer and guitarist Benjamin Burnley. It was released by Hollywood Records on April 13, 2018. The first single, Red Cold River, was released on January 5, 2018. Four additional songs were released prior to the album's release, including Feed the Wolf, Blood, Psycho, and Save Yourself. A music video for Torn in Two was released on the same day as the album and was released as the second single on May 29, 2018. On December 13, 2018, a music video for Tourniquet was released and was released as the third single on December 18, 2018. Background and recording. After a string of successful platinum-selling albums in the U.S. throughout the 2000s, the band went into a hiatus shortly after their 2009 album Dear Agony, while frontman Benjamin Burnley dealt with a recurring, long-term illness. The break ended up being an extended one, with Burnley later taking former band members guitarist Aaron Fink and bassist Mark Klepesky to court over making unauthorized decisions without his consent on the band's 2011 greatest hits album Shallow Bay, the best of Breaking Benjamin. Burnley won the case, retained the rights to the band and its namesake, and later reformed the band in 2014. Material for the band's next album, which was 2015's Dark Before Dawn, was written almost entirely by Burnley, who, towards the end, reformed an entirely new lineup for the band: Jason Roch guitar, Keith Wallen guitar, Aaron Bruch bass, and Sean Foist drums. Towards the end of the sessions, the band decided to collaborate on a song which ended up becoming the track Never Again. The collaboration ended up being such a positive experience that Burnley decided to involve the entire band in the writing process for their next studio album, Ember. Writing for the album began in 2016, with recording primarily happening in 2017 and with Burnley producing. In August 2017, Burnley and Foist announced that the album had been recorded and submitted to their record label, with its release date pending the label's feedback. Dancer and actor Derek Ho, who had previously covered Ashes of Eden in a choreographed music video, has an appearance on the track The Dark of You, saying that the opportunity was a dream come true. Burnley later explained that he reached out to Ho after seeing his cover of Ashes of Eden. Burnley jokingly stated that the album was originally supposed to be titled Ascend, a purposeful play on words of the word ascend, but the record label expressed displeasure with his idea. Composition and themes. Roch has commented that the album pushes the boundaries with heavier material than the band's past albums, and that playing-wise, it's the most difficult album. He also noted that the album takes advantage of the three-guitar player dynamic, but still doesn't depart from the band's established sound. Burnley stated that the album's sound moved into a heavier direction, something that was inspired from fan demand for a heavier album, a direction the band was happy to move into anyway. He later described it as an album of extremes, stating that the heavy side is really heavy but that the softer side on this album is really soft as well. Release and promotion. Burnley first mentioned Ember as the album's name in October 2017, with a more formal and widespread announcement, along with a tentative release date of the second quarter of 2018 occurring in December 2017, later confirmed to be on April 13, 2018. The album's first single, Red Cold River, was released on January 5, 2018, with a music video later released 2 weeks later on January 18. After 2 weeks, the song had peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Hot Rock Songs chart and number 21 the Billboard Mainstream Rock Songs chart. The band released a string of promotional songs prior to the album's release, including Feed the Wolf on January 25, 2018, Blood on February 22, Psycho on March 23, and Save Yourself on April 5. Torn in Two was released alongside a music video on the album's release date, April 13, and was sent to radio as the album's second official single on May 29. On December 13, the band released their music video for the song Tourniquet. On December 18, 2018, Tourniquet was released as their third single. To promote the album's release, they embarked on a North American tour with Avenged Sevenfold and Bullet for My Valentine in early 2018. They followed up this tour by embarking on a co-headlining tour with Five Finger Death Punch, supported by Nothing More and Bad Wolves. Reception. Critical reception. Ember was well received. All Music was generally positive about the album, comparing it favorably to the work of Chevelle, Disturbed, and Shinedown, and concluding that as far as variety goes, this is a fairly standard collection of tunes from a band. Loudwire was also positive in regards to the album, referring to it as part of an impressive second act for the band, alongside Dark Before Dawn, after the band's legal troubles in the early 2010s, and concluded it showed that they are better and, yes, heavier than ever, with plenty still left to say. They later named it the sixth best hard rock album of 2018. Metal Injection also favored the album positively, calling it one of their most mature works yet and a refreshing change of pace. Commercial performance. Ember debuted at number 3 on the U.S. Billboard 200, selling 88,000 copies in its first week. As of August 28, 2019, the album has sold around 170,000 copies in the United States. In September 2018, Torn in Two topped the Billboard Mainstream Rock Songs chart, outperforming the album's first single, Red Cold River, which peaked at number 2 on the chart. Track listing. Personnel. Credits adapted from album's liner notes. Charts. References.